Hello, it's Joanna here from fierceloveandwisdom.com, and we are on day 277 of 366 days to transform fear back into love. I can hardly believe we're at 277 days where I have been every day um, working with fears of all kinds to help the transformation return to love. And today, I want to look at 3 ways to gracefully knock relationship uncertainty fears back where they belong. And so the situation is, you're changing, and perhaps he or she is too. And there can be a fear that our partner can't or won't go where we want them to go. At one point you're feeling really close, you're feeling in sync, you're feeling connected, and then the next minute you're not, and you're not really sure what's happening. And then the fear hits, the what ifs. What if they can't do it? What if I'm here and they're there? What if they need this and I need that? So the first thing I want to invite you to receive is to realize that that this fear question, it is a mental question. It comes from the mind. And I'd like to even offer the possibility that it's a giant a distraction from where you might need to be. And it actually takes you away from yourself. And so the fastest way for us to see who you are is to really consciously suspend the question. Like, what happens if you don't ask, what if they can't do it? What if I can't do it? What if we're too different? What if it's just not going to work out? And see, if you don't ask those questions, what or who am I contacting? What or who are you contacting if you don't engage that fear question? Who would you be? I want to really offer you that and invite you to try it on to see who or what you might actually be if you didn't ask that question. And my guess is that something different would emerge, something different would come up. Perhaps a deeper feeling, maybe sadness underneath the fear, or some other feeling that is often possible that fear ends up masquerading and covering up. And so this leads to more of the real work, which is opening up on a deeper level to yourself, your process, your needs, your struggles, your desires. And there's always so much news waiting for you, rich, juicy news from the self, I like to call it. And there's always an opportunity to keep opening to more of that. So recognizing that the fear is a mental question, that it's a distraction, and then being willing to really see, who am I if I don't go to the mental fear question? Who are you, or who would you be, or what would you discover if you didn't go to that question? And if it turns up there's nothing underneath that fear, you can always go back to it. Although I've never seen anybody ask that question and not come up with a deeper sense of themselves, a deeper experience, a deeper platform with which then to dive into. So I'm excited for you to ask the question and for you to really see, what else is in there. And from that place, we have an opportunity to just really open up to the unknown. And it's an opportunity to learn to really make love with that. I like to think about it that way because we live in a culture where knowing and knowing more is really rewarded and supported and highly valued. And so learning to cultivate that love-making relationship with the unknown is a really beautiful piece of work. And you can take all of the emotion and all of the fear and just really bring it into the unknown. I like to practice just saying the words, I don't know, I don't know. I like saying it in as many different ways as possible because there are a million different ways to not know. There is a million mysteries in this universe, and to be able to say, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I really don't know. I really really don't know. I don't know. Don't know. Don't know. I'd love to hear all the ways you might say, I don't know. And it's kind of fun to do it out loud because it makes it more playful and more delightful and less serious. And knowing is serious, and having mental fear that says, well, what if they can't? What if? That's also very serious. So we want to bring in play and fun and have this be a little bit looser. And from there, I'm really curious to see what communication would flow from you or from your partner, and what kind of co-creative process is actually possible once we release the things that maybe aren't as constructive. So have fun with that. I'm inviting you to try it on and to really enjoy it, and see what you come up with, because it's probably better than where you're at right now. It's probably more juicy, more revealing, and let's just really see what happens. So let me know in the comment section how this works for you. I'm really curious and happy to provide tweaks or, different ways of working with it, because that can definitely be supportive. And as always, I appreciate you reaching out, appreciate your comments and suggestions, and just want to say thank you so much for taking this journey with me, and have a beautiful day.